Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're deep diving into the enigmatic world of the Otsutsuki Clan. Known for their powerful abilities and mysterious origins, the Otsutsuki have always been shrouded in intrigue. But what lies beneath their seemingly straightforward quest for power? In this video, we'll unravel the hidden motivations of these celestial beings, exploring their true intentions and the impact they have on the Naruto universe. So, grab your kunai and let's embark on this journey to uncover the secrets of the Otsutsuki Clan. The Otsutsuki Clan has been a significant presence in the Naruto franchise for nearly a decade at this point, yet their culture remains largely unexplored. At first glance, their primary motivation appears to be the relentless pursuit of chakra fruits, harvested by draining the life force from planets before moving on to the next. This seemingly endless parasitic quest is driven by their desire to evolve, utilizing the genetic material from the chakra fruits they consume. Ultimately, this ambition aligns with their long-term goal of transcending to a higher plane of existence, much like Shibai Otsutsuki once achieved. On the surface, it would appear that they are just your average anime power-hungry villains who are just seeking power for the sake of it and nothing more. I know I've thought this for a very long time. They're just not all that interesting and are essentially reskins of Kaguya. So I can't really blame anyone for thinking they're, well, kinda boring, but recently I've been looking at all the information we've been given and connecting some dots here and there. And I think I may have finally come to an understanding of their true motivation for why they do what they do. In short, I think they're good old-fashioned drug addicts.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay. I know how that sounds. Let me explain. My theory has two components. The first component revolves around the chakra fruit. You see, I don't think it's all about power seeking for these guys. I think they quite literally can't stop pursuing these fruits. The databook entries for Kaguya gave us a fair bit of insight into how consuming the chakra fruit impacted her character. We know that Kaguya wasn't always this paranoid, vindictive being that's obsessed with chakra. Haguro almost stated that she went mad at some point, for an unknown reason. The databook expands on this by explaining that it was actually the chakra fruit that changed her so much. She became completely captivated by the fruit. Its flavor was unlike anything she'd ever experienced, and she was absolutely determined to have it again. Her obsession reached the point where she would go as far as to kill her own children in order to take back their chakra. Momoshiki also seemed rather high on his chakra pills, no pun intended. He really loved the way they made him feel. The instant gratification he gained from consuming them, the ease at which he gained so much power. Now that we've established these guys like their chakra fruits a little too much perhaps, let's move on to the second component of this theory. Component number 2 revolves around karma and the concept of karmic resurrection as a whole. For those who don't know, karma is a shinjutsu the Otsutsuki use in order to resurrect themselves constantly, thereby achieving a form of immortality. The ability works by compressing the Otsutsuki into data and implanting the karma that contains all of this data into a suitable vessel. Once the data decompresses, the Otsutsuki data rewrites the host body into that of the Otsutsuki's, and the resurrection is thereby complete. Yeah, this all sounds fine and dandy, but the issue lies in the fact that the Otsutsuki's very soul is anchored to the karma. And if the karmic resurrection fails for any reason whatsoever, their soul is snuffed out and destroyed forever. You could say it's the risk that comes with cheating death so many times. Karma's a bitch and all that. So really, for an Otsutsuki, it's pretty much transcendence or bust. They're stuck in this vicious cycle where they have to constantly obtain chakra fruits over thousands of years, and given the ridiculous time frame that the process of transcending requires, they kinda have to resort to karmic resurrection, which in turn forfeits their soul and their chance at an afterlife. They're essentially stuck in a prison of their own making, and the only way out is forward. They have to evolve as many times as it takes to break free from this cycle, as Shibai Otsutsuki once did. Honestly, I'm half expecting Shibai might be revealed to be somebody who's become disillusioned with the Otsutsuki way of life, and maybe only came to see that once he transcended. Perhaps he's the one moving things behind the scenes to ensure the Otsutsuki Clan's defeat in the future. but admittedly this is moving a bit too far into tinfoil hat territory. So yeah, what do you guys think of this idea? I think it gives the Otsutsuki an added layer of depth for why they do what they do. They essentially can't help themselves. Once they taste the chakra fruit, they just can't go back. They can't help themselves wanting more, and once they resurrect themselves using karma in order to keep harvesting chakra fruits, they can't stop because they essentially forfeit their soul to this vicious, endless cycle. It almost makes them sympathetic in a way. Well, almost. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and share your thoughts about the Otsutsuki Clan in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.